I'm Young Buzz. Welcome back to the channel where we don't just read headlines, we break them down, react honestly, and talk about what they really mean for the global music scene. Today's story is one of those moments that makes you pause and say, wait, are we witnessing history in real time? Because KATSEYE just did something that only a handful of artists in the world have ever achieved, and the implications go way beyond chart numbers. So let's start with the headline itself. KATSEYE has officially conquered a major milestone in the global music market by placing 3 songs simultaneously on Billboard's Hot 100. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And if you follow Billboard closely, you know how insanely difficult this chart is. This is not a genre-specific chart, not a fan-voted list, not a regional ranking. This is the main chart, the battlefield, where pop, hip-hop, R&B, Latin, country, and global acts all collide. And KATSEYE didn't just sneak in, they stood their ground. According to Billboard's latest update, dated the 17th, their song Gabriela from the second EP Beautiful Chaos climbed to number 21. That alone would already be a career-defining moment for many artists. But here's what makes it even more impressive. Gabriela was released almost 7 months ago. In the streaming era, where songs often peak fast and disappear even faster, longevity is power. And this song didn't just survive. It climbed. Let's talk about Gabriela for a moment. Moving from number 22 to 21 might sound small on paper, but in reality, it's huge. Charts at this level are incredibly competitive. One spot can mean millions of streams, radio spins, and audience impressions. The fact that Gabriela is still gaining momentum after 7 months tells me something very important. This song didn't rely on hype. It relied on connection. Personally, I think this is where KATSEYE really stands out. Their music doesn't feel disposable. It doesn't feel like it was made just to trend for 2 weeks and vanish. Gabriela has layers. It grows on you. And that kind of song builds a slower but much stronger fan base. I want to ask you this. Do you prefer songs that hit instantly or songs that grow with time? Let me know in the comments because KATSEYE is clearly betting on the second option. Now let's move on to what might be the most shocking part of this entire story. Internet Girl debuted at number 29 on the Hot 100. That's their highest debut ranking ever. But here's the twist. This song wasn't pushed with massive promotions. No aggressive marketing, no viral challenges, no endless teaser rollout. Internet Girl was actually pre-released during last year's North American tour. It was a fan favorite long before it ever became a chart contender. And somehow, purely through organic support and word of mouth, it entered the Hot 100 at a level many heavily promoted songs never reach. This is where I get excited, because it proves something fans have been saying for years. When listeners genuinely love a song, they will carry it. They will stream it, share it, defend it. And Internet Girl is a perfect example of how fan-driven success can still exist in an industry dominated by algorithms. Let's be real for a second. The music industry today is obsessed with numbers, timing, and strategy. And yes, those things matter. But KATSEYE just reminded everyone that emotional connection still beats calculation. A song performed on tour, loved by fans, and released without special promotion just walked into the Hot 100 at number 29. That's not normal. That's rare. In my opinion, this is actually more impressive than a top 10 debut backed by heavy marketing, because it shows trust. Fans trusted KATSEYE enough to show up for the song when it mattered most. And trust is the hardest thing to build in this industry. And then there's Gnarly. This song deserves its own moment. Released in April last year, Gnarly re-entered the Hot 100 and landed at number 88, extending its total chart run to 13 weeks. 13 weeks. For a song that's over a year old. Re-entries are not easy. Once a song drops off the chart, it usually stays there. But Gnarly came back. That tells me that KATSEYE's catalog is aging well. People aren't just listening to the newest release, they're going back, rediscovering, replaying. Honestly, I think Gnarly represents the silent backbone of their success. It may not be the loudest hit, but it's the kind of song that keeps an artist relevant long-term. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. 3 songs charting simultaneously on the Hot 100 is not common. In fact, it's extremely rare. Only a handful of artists have achieved this, including BTS, Jungkook, NewJeans, and Jennie. These are global powerhouses, cultural forces. KATSEYE is now officially in that conversation. And whether you're a casual listener or a hardcore fan, that's a moment worth acknowledging. This isn't just a win for the group, it's a statement. HYBE responded by calling this a successful example of the multi-home, multi-genre strategy led by Chairman Bang Si-hyuk. And I have to say, I agree. KATSEYE doesn't feel boxed into one sound, one market, or one identity. Their music moves fluidly between styles while still feeling cohesive. This also proves the competitiveness of the K-pop production system on a global scale. But here's my personal take. It's not just about the system. Systems don't chart songs. People do. The system can create opportunities, but the artists still have to deliver. And KATSEYE delivered. As if the Billboard achievements weren't enough, KATSEYE has also been nominated for 2 awards at the 68th Grammy Awards. That alone is a massive honor. But they're not stopping there. They're set to perform at the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival in April. Think about that trajectory for a moment. Billboard Hot 100 dominance, Grammy recognition, Coachella stage. This isn't a slow climb anymore. This is a breakout moment. So here's the question I want to leave you with. Is KATSEYE just having a great year, or are we watching the rise of the next global icons? Because from where I'm standing, this feels like more than luck. It feels intentional, sustainable, real. I want to hear your thoughts. Which KATSEYE song do you think deserves the highest ranking? Do you believe organic fan support is more powerful than heavy promotion? And where do you see KATSEYE 1 year from now? Drop your opinions in the comments. Let's talk. This is Anyang Buzz, and I'll see you in the next one.